What's up, Dreamedia family? This is Zach and Kenny, the National Sales Manager with RBH, and today we're going to be talking about some of the best-selling SKUs and what I believe is going to be a very popular option for on-wall subwoofers. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the double bass array or waveforming technology in home cinema. High-end home theater design is coming a long way. We are a Trinnov authorized dealer and are putting in very complex, sophisticated systems all the way up to 64 channels, 32 channels, big systems with big rooms, big configurations of seating. Even for our smaller cinemas, this waveforming technology is going to change the future of home cinema. And I don't necessarily have a home cinema in this space, but I have decked out my formal living room with the RBH on-wall 1212s, and it sounds incredible. Prior to what I had previously, I mean, I was a sad camper, and this is really my main living area, and I've been blown away, and I could easily see this product fitting into many dedicated home cinema rooms. So in today's video, Kenny is going to be discussing what makes these speakers so special, as well as other subwoofers that they manufacture in the lineup, and why you need to consider RBH for your high performance output theater. All right, guys, let's get into it. Welcome back, guys. I'd like to toss it off to Kenny, and he's going to give you the lowdown specifically on the 1212 to start, and then we'll get into some of the other models that you guys have available for things such as infrasonic bass.
Right on. Well, the 1212 SW is our newest on-wall subwoofer. What's really cool about it is it uses our slim profile 12-inch driver that fits in a really small, compact 5-inch deep cabinet. That extra half-inch is the woofer excursion. You need to have that grill there to compensate for that. You don't want to like butt your couch right up to it. But those subs bump, and we're super excited to have them as part of the product line. So the cool part about that is they really match up with our 8-inch and 6-inch on-wall speaker product line, and you can really just like play a checkers game on your front wall if you really wanted to do waveforming. And my favorite combination is the 12 SW with the single active and single passive driver, because it is the exact same physical size as our 831 on-wall, which is our flagship on-wall speaker. So you can really just like boom, 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 and it'll look seamless across the front wall. So super excited about that.
So one thing that I really love about these subwoofers is the fact that they are passive. Well, technically they're active crossovers, right? But historically speaking, a speaker that doesn't have inboard internal amplification is considered passive, right? So for general layman's terms, we're going to call these passive speakers, and that's how really all of the RBH speakers are set up, or most of them that we're utilizing for home theater. And that is a huge advantage to me and our company as a installer, because when products fail and they have built-in amplification, it can pose an issue, especially with these high-end builds where we're starting to do stretch fabric and kind of we're permanently installing the speakers, right? What's great with these subwoofers is that the amplifier lives externally, and it gives us the ability to rack mount our most common failure point, which is the amplifier. I'm not saying that RBH doesn't have the absolute best-in-class amplifiers, and I'm in love with their Unrivaled amps, by the way. I highly recommend, that'll be a separate video, but checking out the Unrivaled amplifiers, and maybe you could talk about that ever so slightly, but all of the amplifiers live externally, and we power them up from the rack. What's great is every single speaker in here is installed and all amplified from my rack that's actually downstairs underneath the stairs. So talk a little bit more about the woofer makeup, your crossovers, and amplification options for the 1212, please.
Yeah, so I mean, it's all of our amplifiers have DSP Control, so you can really set the crossover point wherever you want to integrate seamlessly with your speakers. Right now, currently, we offer two subwoofer amplifier models, the 1202 and the 2602. So if you're going for a more budget-friendly system, you still have plenty of power output. The 1202 puts out 600 watts into 8 ohms, 1,000 watts per channel into 4 ohms, and if you just want to go all out and bridge it, you get 1,200 watts at 8 ohms. So you really have plenty of power to, run these on-wall subwoofers. But for bar none, for best-in-class performance, the DA2602 DSP has a whopping 1,300 watts per channel into 8 ohms and 2,200 watts into 4 ohms. And if you're going crazy and you want to do the 21,
oh yeah,
4,000 watts on tap in bridge mode. So
amazing.
Plenty of options.
I wanted a 21 in here bad, guys.
I don't know if the wife would have liked that.
Yeah, I can't believe the 8400 is still up here above the TV. So that's the next thing that I wanted to talk about. I'm thoroughly impressed with the 1212 on-walls and the Unrivaled amplifier. Definitely added a lot of low frequency extension in this space, but for my really high-end home cinema builds, this just isn't quite low enough. I'm sorry, right? Like, we want those infrasonic 4 hertz. Oh my God, my chest is about to explode. Infrasonic bass. So talk about what you guys are doing in that space.
Oh yeah, we got a 21-inch and a dual 21-inch.
Oh yeah.
For the ludicrous, right?
For this. So actually, one of the guys, Brian, is here in the house helping out with the install, and he has dual 21s in a near field situation. You want to talk about infrasonics? I don't think I've ever heard a better system than his. So sorry to cut you off. What were you saying about the 21s?
No, they're awesome. They're honestly world-class subwoofers. I mean, you're talking about, like, we get to the infrasonics, but we do it cleanly. Like,
so tight.
The motor is so quiet. Like, what we're pushing at, like, when we were doing demos, free air, like, Shane was pushing it hard. And, I don't hear no motor noise. There's no rub. There's no nothing. It's just quiet. So that translates into lower distortion, high output, and not even to mention the X-Max on that driver.
Oh my
ridiculous.
gosh.
So it's 38 millimeter one way, but it has a mechanical limit of 50 millimeter one way. So 100 millimeter peak to peak excursion capabilities. It's just a mind-blowing subwoofer, and it's doing it quick. Like, a lot of people, they go for smaller subwoofers because you want that musicality, you want that punch, you want that cleanliness, low distortion. A smaller driver can do that because there's less mass that's moving. But with the 21, with the sandwich carbon fiber cone, it's light enough, and the motor is so powerful that it is extremely musical. It's unlike anything I've ever heard before.
It's unbelievable. But keep in mind, guys, it's all about the design, the system design. You don't necessarily need, 6 21s. We can do a combo because we're trying to achieve the entire frequency response range clean through the lows, the mids, and the highs. So maybe we do some of these 1212s front and back for waveforming, but then maybe we throw in a couple extra 21s just for that extra low frequency infrasonic bass. It's all about creating a proper system design and managing the project through the entire process. Here at Dreamedia, we really like to get hands-on, guys. Yes, you can just go buy a receiver, speakers, a projector through our website, but we offer more than that. We offer free video consultations to everybody, guys. We like to get hands-on and hand curate a package specific to your needs and budget, regardless of the budget. But if you are doing a high-end home cinema build, we have a program called Dreamedia Plus, where we'll provide everything from a detailed schematic with sight lines, seating charts, screen size, all of the aspects from a audio-video design, including acoustic analysis and even sound isolation if you request it, providing 3D renderings and 3D animation fly-throughs, really bringing your vision to life. So inquire about that if you're building a high-end system and considering waveforming or the double bass array for your home cinema. Kenny, thank you so much for coming on our video today and giving our viewers a little insight into why you're leading the industry with these insane subwoofers. I mean, I have never heard a harder hitting, deeper punch than that 21-inch. And you know, I've heard bigger subs. Like, we got speaker manufacturers making these 50-inch subwoofers, 30-some-inch subwoofers, but are they tight? Are they responsive? Are they hitting hard? I've heard RBHs in Gene from Audioholics. I heard it at your center. I now have it in my own home. I'm sold. You guys will love it just as much as me. Reach out today and talk with one of our specialists. If you guys like this video, be sure to give us a big thumbs up. And don't forget to smash that subscribe button down below for more. Till next time, this is Zach with Dreamedia, out here with Kenny from RBH. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.